Let's see one example how to deal with the constants here. So let me go through this program. So here it is called macro constant, max value 50 I am storing here, and let us say I am giving other constants here. So here please understand, this is a way of defining the constant. So as defined, I am defining, this is usually outside of the main, before main. Max value is a variable name, and this is the value I am storing this max value. This we call it a macro constant. Okay. And next is I am using the next way of defining constant is here const, const, const keyword, similar to int, main and all. So before integer we have to mention it's a constant. So limit is a variable which is of type integer, and this integer is constant, and this is storing the value 10. That means what? Limit value cannot be changed apart from 10 if you in future. Similarly, we have a floating type variable pi. This is also constant, and this is having some value, let us say 3 point something, 41159. Now next step is what? I'm going to print them here. So macro constant, so max value is the integer type because the 50 is integer, and the constant integer limit is also integer here. I'm printing %LD. So this you can see here, I am going to later on, I am just commenting it out for now. During execution, I'll tell you if I already mentioned a limit equal to 10 here, but here I am trying to modify that limit to 20 here. So I am commenting out now. I'll execute it in a minute so that you will understand what will happen if I try to modify this limit value to 20. Because I already mentioned constant, but I am trying to change it. Is it permittable? We'll see in a minute. So this %LF I already told you, pi, it is printing the %LD limit it will print. This is how it works. Let's execute this program here. Now here we have first statement. So you can see bottom output terminal window, and then we have a left hand side memory window. When I executed limit 10, so limit variable is storing value 10. So that is backside 0 is the previous value, you can say. So float pi 3.1 is stored here. Now I have printed macro constant, that is a 50. That is there, macro constant max value is storing the 50. So next is the constant integer limit, it is storing 10. And then we have float value, that is a pi value, that has been also stored. Now let me try to change this limit. Earlier it was 20, it was 10. Now I'll make it to uncomment it. When I come uncomment, what I am doing, I am modifying, trying to modify the limit variable which is earlier storing 10 to 20. Now if I try to run this now, so it should give an error like this. You can see error here. So error is there, and this error says that you are trying to modify the constant variable which is of type from 20 to 10 to 20, which is not permittable. This is the meaning of constants here.